It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Hey, thanks to Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies for being our big sponsor. If you want to save money, it's money in your pocket. Richard's a mortgage expert, so refi, home equity line of credit, buying a house, selling a house, whatever. Go to homewithrichard.com. Homewithrichard.com. Find him on his .com. You remember that? Remember people would call it the .com?
The .com.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or a .mobi.
So, yeah, you can look up all that information. It's easy. Just go to the .com.
I can remember when I first got a computer and it was sitting on the kitchen table or the dining room table or whatever it was. We had this little apartment, and it was weird. You would see like a commercial would come up, and they would have at the bottom their website. Yeah, and I'd be like, hang on a second, I'm gonna dial up Chevy.com. I'm like, whoa, and you would always have to go www.chevy.com or whatever.
Go to the dot.
And then because not everybody had one, then every time it would pop up, I'd be like, let me check out their website.
Look at me.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people going on vacation. One place you may not think is a great place to take the family, Poop Beach. Poop Beach. We'll tell you all about that coming up next.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny Podcast in 3 minutes.
Hey, we're here with Richard Toccato, our friend from the Richard Toccato Companies, and this is great. It is great. The interest rates are coming down and probably time for you to refinance.
Oh, it's absolutely the time to refinance. Do it now. Call 704-800-4719. Save hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah, if you've just bought a house in the past couple of years, you've got a chance to save hundreds of dollars right now. Hundreds of dollars a month, I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to believe. 704-800-4719. One free 5-minute phone call does it. Or just check out homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only 2 things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
More than just a little funny. This is Extra Funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
Now, when you talk about visiting Canada, you don't think about beaches, right? I don't think about going to the beach.
No.
Well, there's a huge, let's see, what do they call it? It's Grandma's Beach Treats. That people are looking for on this beach. It's butter tarts and scoops of ice cream. But the beach is Wasaga Beach, and they call it the biggest natural water beach in that area. So I don't know whether that means fresh water, like a lake with a beach, or they're talking about ocean water. Canada doesn't have ocean water, do they?
Unless you go like way north, into, I don't know. I really don't know.
And people wouldn't be, they say it's the longest freshwater beach. So that must mean just, no salt water.
It's on a bay. It's a long sandy beach that lies on Nottawasaga Bay with views of the rugged Niagara Escarpment. Niagara Escarpment. It's known for canoe routes. Yeah. It's a weird little beach because it's a long beach, but it's not deep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like there's a little walkway, but it looks like the sand part is only like 20 or 30 feet.
It's a narrow sand.
Yeah, you just step right off and you just go ahead and set your stuff up right there because that's all the room you've got.
Well, they're saying that that tourists have started this rumor that migrants are pooping all over the beach. And I guess they're saying that that's not true. You need to come to our beach because those are just lies about poopers.
What?
Yeah.
Migrants from from the United States, it sounds like?
It says summer has seen its highest number of tourists in a decade, with visitation rising to 20% above even pre-pandemic levels. It's welcomes in, family friendly. But it says when a local resident accused immigrants of defecating in the sand at the longest freshwater beach in the world, everyone from racist trolls to Stephen Colbert hopped on the story, despite a lack of evidence that it ever happened. So they're saying, hey, that was just some racist trying to falsely accuse some immigrant of pooping in the sand.
Yeah.
And now word's gotten out. You need to still come to our beach. There's no shit on it.
Yeah. Well,
nobody's shitting on our beaches. That's a lie.
The mayor of the town says there is no evidence to substantiate this claim. They have received no reports of unsanitary behavior on the beach or any undesirables on the beach. They've gotten this, that the city, the municipality has received no information whatsoever about this, and they've not had to clean up anything like this.
Cover up.
It's cover up.
Cover up.
Yeah, I would believe the other people over any Canadian mayor.
Yeah.
No way.
Something about this case stinks.
It's a shitty thing to do.
Yeah, it really is.
Stop shitting on our beaches.
Yeah. One TikTok account posted a TikTok saying that they saw this take place, and the thing is taken off, and now they're having to fight this. Like, hey, that did not happen. We have no evidence that has happened here.
Be the last place I'd want to poop on a beach. That's like the worst environment for it. I'd rather poop on an iceberg than like poop on the beach. That sounds awful.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if
easy to cover up,
it's like a big litter box.
You just dump it in this. I mean,
kick some sand over it.
Ugh. You ever done that?
No, I've never pooped on the beach. No.
Well, you did have a instant answer about how to take care of it.
It was in a beach house.
No, what I'm saying.
That's right. Yeah,
you're
pooped
still,
his
but it
pants
makes sense. Anything on the beach, you would just cover it up.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't you?
I would think you would.
Yeah.
That seems to be common sense to me. I don't have to have done it to go. That's how I would do it.
You cover up like a cat.
You wouldn't dig a hole first?
I don't know. Would you have time? I don't know. If you
And an immigrant, you're just new to the country, and you're like, well, I need to take a dump, but
yeah,
I don't really have anything pressing that I got to get to, so
yeah, I don't have a job interview, so let me go dig a hole here.
Dig a nice hole.
I mean, I'm just saying, if it happens, I'm just trying to figure out
how you would do it.
Easiest way to do it. Mm-hmm. Never done it.
Sure. Yeah. But that is bad if nobody, if the people, TikTokers are just making it up, giving the town a bad name.
Sure.
This should be easy to clear up. The story came from a guy who said, I saw somebody pooping on the beach.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go find that guy. Hey, King, what was going on?
But it was a tourist.
Oh, it was a tourist?
Yeah, so
okay.
It was a drive-by Riggins. They
just
came in, lied, and then left.
Yeah, you might have confused that with something else if he wasn't pooping.
They went back to America.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
they're going
just
to try
get
to
out
blame
of
it on
this
the Americans
shitty
anyway.
place.
Yeah, it's a shithole. But man, to hell with the Canadians, anyway.
Well, I don't believe you should go spreading lies about places, hurting people's income and their tourism.
No, I don't either.
That's not right.
They need to get out of Canada, though. Those people. If they're good Canadians, they're trying to get out.
Interesting philosophy.
That's the way you look at it. If there was a good Canadian, he'd be trying to get out.
Don't stay and fight for your country. Just pack up and leave and give it up.
Yeah, like all those truck drivers up there, they put them through so much hell. They ought to be driving across the USA now, hauling.
We'll have you.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam wants you
to haul our goods.
Wearing an eagle on their hat.
Hell yeah.
Stars and stripes on their chest.
You wonder though, the Canadian truckers are the same, profile as American truckers. Do they?
Yeah, I don't know.
They wearing the same kind of clothes.
Yeah,
they got
so.
Canadian lot lizards. They're playing the lottery scratchers at every truck stop.
I think it's all the same at every truck stop, whether it's here, Europe, Canada. It is what it is. That's the culture. Nothing wrong with it. It's just the way it is.
But wouldn't it be funny if you saw a big 18-wheeler pull up to a truck stop and a guy get out of it and he's got like a British accent so thick?
Yeah.
And
Hello.
Yeah, wearing a top hat and looking
your
like
trolley
Mr.
driver.
Peanut.
He jumps out of the truck and he's wearing like khakis and a golf shirt.
Yeah.
Like, what is this guy doing?
I just stopped by for a delectable tater log at Stucky's.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
Hey, once again, we're here with our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies, and this is the time for you to get some money from the equity in your home, right, Rich?
It is, and you can do it instantly. Let's say, if you've decided that I'm going to pay off credit card debts, or we're going to build that wonderful backyard kitchen that we've always wanted, or go on vacation, it's instant. You can apply today and get your money in 5 days. It's that simple, Ace.
And if you haven't decided, decide, because you can do it right now and save yourself a lot of money. HomeWithRichard.com has all the details. HomeWithRichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.